If you or someone you know suffers from ADHD, then you're probably going to find the title of the book that has just arrived pretty controversial and probably you're going to get annoyed. It's called ADHD Does Not Exist, and it's by Dr. Richard Saul. Here it is. ADHD Does Not Exist. So you will be forgiven for thinking that this is all about how ADHD is a lie and it's all made up. But it's not actually that at all. Richard Saul has actually worked with over 5,000 children and adults with ADHD and similar problems. And he's come to the conclusion, after about 50 years of work, that ADHD in and of itself does not exist, but all the symptoms of it do. And the problem with the medical model and the way that it's looked at is because we're trying to treat the symptoms rather than the cause. And this is, he says, it's a bit like trying to treat the symptoms of a heart attack, which may be pain, with painkillers, rather than actually trying to treat the underlying condition, which is the heart disease. And so he thinks that underlying ADHD can be up to 20 different conditions, and one or many of them can actually be involved in causing the ADHD symptoms. And it's looking at that through a much deeper investigation is what's really needed. Now, functional neurologists, however, think that underlying ADHD is just one simple thing that can be causing a lot of these other conditions that Richard Saul is talking about, and that's called functional disconnection syndrome. And that's something I will do a video about very shortly. But I thought I would read from you a little bit from Richard Saul's book, because this will clear up a lot of the controversy and make you realise that this is an important book for you to go and buy and read and give to your doctor or paediatrician if they haven't got it. Yeah, so basically, the symptoms of distractibility and impulsivity are all too real. But we're using an outdated, invalid definition of ADHD, one that has been kept in place for decades by physicians and other practitioners, pharmaceutical companies, the media, and even patients themselves. The millions of false diagnoses result in a cascade of consequences, including delayed or denied treatment, spiralling healthcare costs, and significant health risks and frustration for patients and their families. There is no need for patients and families to continue suffering, and for us as a society to bear the large mounting costs of the ADHD stimulant epidemic. It's time to change our thinking of the ADHD, change our thinking about what really drives distractibility and impulsivity, and help people get the right treatment. And he also goes on to list a lot of the actual problems with stimulants medication, which is just horrendous basically. So if you are concerned about medication and you want to try something different, why not give us a call or look at what's called the Unritalin solution. Find a functional neurologist, chiropractor. If you're near us, come and see us. And we will actually go through a much more thorough investigation about what's going on and see what conditions really need to be looked at. Some of them can be helped by us, some of them by other professionals. But all in all, it's going to be better long term than just giving them the stimulant drugs. Okay, bye for now and be well.